Hello guys, welcome back. Um, so we're just continuing on from where we left off. I'm recording this voiceover just after the last video. If you haven't seen the last video, we can go and check it out on the end card of this video. So the first thing I did today was putting in a shift to sprint function because I was kind of sick of testing it without being able to sprint. So we got sprinting working, and it worked really well. That was quite an easy one to make. I then realised at some point, I don't know how, but I managed to delete the script that that allows me to pick up coins. I don't know how I did it, so I had to go back to the last video and find out what the script said because I couldn't fully remember most of it. And then eventually I got it working again. So that was a bit of a moment for me. Then moving on from that, I moved on to coding the selling area that we made in the last episode. This actually went quite well as well. I actually did most of this by myself, which I was quite happy with. I was just having a bit of a moment at the start there, but eventually it all came together and it worked quite well. You see me coding it here, and there was a few errors that I had to quickly kick out and debug, but once I got them fixed, it worked quite well and I was quite happy with it, to be fair. Bear with me if I sound a little bit tired and dead. I'm waiting for the England game versus Mexico, and it's currently 1 AM in the morning, and just found out it's going to be delayed by another hour, so I'm just getting some work done while I wait for that. But yeah, it ended up working completely fine. So that was all dandy. I did try changing the code around a bit because I was having some bugs with it, and I still am having bugs with it. I've even recorded the next episode, which was about 2 hours of footage, and I'm still having bugs with it, so I do need to relook at that at some point, because sometimes if you press it too quickly, it makes your walk speed 0, and then you have to press shift to get it up to normal speed, and it's just a bit of a pain in the ass, but that's fine. But yeah, it was working for the most part, so I was pretty happy with it. This was about 50 minutes of footage altogether, this video. The last one was about an hour. The few before them were each an hour, and the next one's about 2.5 hours of footage, because the next one was really difficult. Anyway, next we moved on to, I got rid of the standard default leaderboard. I don't like the look of them. And I added proper counters instead, and I think they just look a lot nicer and a lot better. So I played around with that for a little bit until I got a design that I liked. I think it turned out okay. It's just a pretty basic code and basic UI design, but overall I'm fairly happy with it. Just had to quickly code them. This was something I did myself as well, but it did take me a few attempts. Looking at it, I was like, what? But after a little bit of work, I got it working how I wanted it to, and I was quite happy with it. So I just copy and pasted the code into the cache one as well, just changed the variable names, and it worked completely fine after I took out a few issues. And then I was completely happy with that, and then I could go ahead and remove the standard leaderboard menu, which literally just takes one line of code, and that's that done. So that was already massive improvements to the game. So I was pretty happy with that, and everything was working from here on out. So that was pretty much the main bulk of what I did this episode. I was quite happy, once again, as I just said, how everything turned out. It's a simple GUI design, it's a simple cell system, but the map's starting to come across along quite nicely. The last little thing I did here was just change the spawn location to be a little bit more varied, so that if multiple people join at once, they're not spawning on top of each other's heads. And that was all for this video, except from just change paths. So I hope you are enjoying the series so far. It's a bit of a short one today. Tune in tomorrow at 12 o'clock UK time, midday UK time, for the next episode. And go watch the previous episodes if you haven't already. Goodbye.